Nice. It's right before my test, and I just wet my pants. Look. Can you see that? Got on my shirt too. And it's tea. I didn't pee myself. I was just doing some studying review right before I'm going to my test now. Damn it, this is gonna be so annoying. And I was like leaning over and my damn tea spilt over my damn pants on my sweater too. Wow, look at that. That's freaking gonna be so awkward. Yeah, so I don't even know what time it is. Let me see. Today is the 2 test day, and I got all my keys too. Hopefully it's not sticky. What time is it? Okay, I gotta go now. Test day, 2 tests back to back on April Fools. Hopefully I get to class and it's April Fools, you don't have a test. Go home and sleep for both classes. I freaking wish. This test right now is going to be really hard. I was just doing a little bit of review. And then I've got my next test and then another class all 3 hours in a row. So I'm going to try not to starve and try not to die and try not to get raped. But I'm going to go now, so I'll see you later. Okay, we're done. I had the 2 tests, obviously. I talked about it so much. And what'd you have?
I had a lab exam in the morning, and then I had a presentation later. Yeah. It's a hard day for the both of us.
And how'd it go?
The lab exam was like, meh. It was okay, I guess. It's really stressful. We didn't have enough time to finish every single section, and we had to, like, switch chairs. And then...
What was that one?
It was sedimentary rock ID. So I had to identify different types of rocks and what's on them, what's in them, their environments, things like that.
Did you have a rock ID for all 3 types of rocks then? So,
this is just a sedimentary rock class.
Yeah, but remember you had to do rock IDs before?
Yeah.
So have you done all of them?
I've done every single rock type, if that's what you're asking.
Like the 3 types?
Yeah. I did the other 2 last year, and...
Then you don't have to do any more.
Yeah, I'm not taking any more, though. No way. That was horrible. And then I had a presentation, which was... I think that went better than my other thing, so...
I've always... whenever I have a presentation, I want to record myself to hear myself. Probably stutter, so I can kind of learn where to do better. But I always forget. It's because you're always nervous before, and then I just forget.
I just got to that point that I practiced it so many times that I basically had it memorized. I didn't even use my cue cards. I lost track of where I was on my cue cards, and I just said, F*** it. Oh.
It's okay. That's gonna sound funny.
And I just kept going. Like, I didn't even look at my cue cards anymore. I just was making it up as I was going. Everybody said I did a good job, so...
You probably did.
I hope so.
My test, I told you, but I didn't tell anybody else. I didn't tell the cell phone. My first test was basically an orgo exam test.
Hashtag science.
Every question except one, which was, what was it? There was like a list of 5 inhibitors for different proteins that I didn't even look at in my notes because I'm like, okay, why the hell am I going to remember these names? One of them's like 30 characters long. So I'm like, okay, I'm not looking at that. Every other question was a question on drawing structures or reactions. But actually, I was going to show you. I made a sheet with all of them that I had to know. So yeah. And then my second test was... My second test was harder because I didn't get a lot of time to study for it. So I had to kind of guess a lot of the things for that. Hopefully we both did good.
Yeah. Hope so too.
Then we came home and relaxed. And now he's just got to go.
I have a lab due tomorrow that I haven't finished. Uh-oh.
How much do you have to do left?
I have to fix question... It has like multi-part questions, so there's like 4 questions. The first one I think is fine. The second one I need to fix something and then paste all my charts on to my Word doc. And then I have the 4th one I need to fix because I did my conversion from centimeters cubed to liters incorrectly. So I have to fix that. And then I have to completely do the third question because I have no idea.
I'm not doing any work tonight. I freaking had enough. I'll work on my lab tomorrow.
Oh no.
I always say it in my head.
I know, and I always say it out loud.
Okay, well, that's gonna be it for now.
Yeah. Bye. Or not.
Wow, so it really feels weird having nothing to do after. It's basically like going cold turkey after, like, either whatever. But after studying for such a long time and so intensely for the last, like, few days, or maybe since Friday or whatever, it just feels so weird having to do nothing. I have to do stuff, but today I decided that it's gonna be my break day because I really do not want to work on anything. I think I deserve it. I've had freaking enough. What do I have to get done? I was writing stuff that I have to get done. So I've got some stupid do-it-yourself notes I have to make. Well, that's what I call them. If you remember me talking about, where's this? What's this light? Is it just from the... Yeah, it's from the whiteboard. I have to make the lecture notes with the pictures. I have to put in the pictures from a PDF of the textbook because of licensing issues. The prof can't post the pictures, so I just improvised. So I have to do that. Oh yeah, oh, that's what I have to do too, but it's not due until next Wednesday. Oh, okay, that's fine. I can do it after I do my lab. So I have my lab that's due on Friday, which I haven't started working on yet, obviously, because I could not, because of the damn 2 tests I had today, which again, it was kind of intense. My last one, I had to guess on a lot of, my second one I had to guess on a lot of things because I didn't really get to study that much for that one because I really had to do so much work for the first test, the biochemistry test for the class that I hate the most. Man, oh, let me show you the paper of what I basically had to memorize and write down and everything. Just get my school bag. Oh, that reminds me of something too. See this Pringles thing down there? I got my Pringles shirt in the mail last night. If you follow me on Twitter, you would know. Okay, let's see. Wow. This case, why is it frozen? It's frozen. What the heck is... Wow, that'll be weird to see what it looks like on camera. It just glitched. So, okay, let's see. Outer membrane protein lipase. I don't even remember. Anyways, so I had to memorize this whole mechanism, this whole thing right here. This is what I had to draw on the test. This right here I had to draw on the test. Prostaglandin H2 synthase. Conversion of arachidonic acid to prostaglandin H2. And shift base formation through retinal, which is a molecule in the protein rhodopsin in your eye that is light responsive. So I had to remember how to do that. These arrows, these dots, if you haven't taken chemistry or organic chemistry, these dots are electrons. These are molecules and atoms. These arrows represent electron movements. I had to do this, had to remember this. And why, I had to remember this explanation. Surprisingly, I didn't have to remember this. But I did have to remember something that I don't even think he drew out. Like, these are all things, well, some of these things he drew out. But I'll probably have to reconstitute this on the exam. So, yeah. So let me actually see if he should have been asking this one question, because he asked about, we had to draw something and I don't even remember him drawing it, and it wasn't in the textbook, and the only thing that I can remember is it being in the class, possibly, that we didn't have to memorize anything in. So let me just see. I hope that's the case, because then I can just tell him. Or if I tell him, maybe he'll just bring it up in the class again. No. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I didn't draw it when he drew it on the chalkboard one time. But we had to draw structures of something called, well, I just pressed the end of the record button. Something called menaquinone and menaquinol, which they're just kind of basically the same thing, just with two protons. It's just a change in conformation. Not really, but whatever. Okay. So yeah, I guess I didn't know how to draw those, and they weren't in the textbook. Maybe I missed when he was drawing it on the board, but that's one thing I didn't get on the test. I think it was maybe worth 2 marks in total, maybe 4 marks. I don't really remember. Some other stuff I didn't really. I had to kind of guess or make my best educated decision. That's more. Well, that stuff over there is DNA bases and amino acids. That's what I basically have to already know for all my classes. I think I drew that at the beginning of this first term. There's more organic chemistry. I showed it a few times, but this is all organic chemistry right there. Just half of one of my orgo classes that I took in the summer. I'm pretty sure it's like the hardest class at Mac, and I took it in the summer, last summer, while I was working over 40 hours a week. Yeah. But what should I do? I'm so hungry. I'm gonna find something to eat. I don't know really what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna try to enjoy my day off. There's not really that many YouTube videos to watch currently. I'll find something to do. I wish my bike was fixed because it's a really nice day out and it would be good for a bike ride. Okay, so this is what I was talking about. My Pringles t-shirt, I got it in the mail. I'll switch to the other camera. There it is, my vintage Pringles t-shirt. It finally came after after however many days it took, it finally came in the mail. I can probably count how many days, but I'm kind of too lazy. Probably like, okay, how long? Maybe a month ago, at least. I knew it took, maybe like, it said it was going to take up to a month, maybe? I don't know. Anyways, that's it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's, oh, now you can't see me. That's gonna be it for today. Pretty much didn't really do anything, just watch some YouTube videos right now. And I'd probably just, oh, look at the sunset outside. That's not the sun though, that's a street light. That would look pretty cool if that was the sun though. The sky looks cool though. What I'm gonna do for the rest of the night is probably just in terms of schoolwork, I'm just gonna get my notes printed for tomorrow, whatever, if I have any. I know maybe at least one class. Oh, I didn't really mention this to anyone, not even Alicia, so while you're watching this I can tell you and everybody else that my one class is done. It's my plant biology class. I only have it twice a week. That class is done. We went over all the lecture material, and there's no new lecture material. And I have that class tomorrow. I think it's just a review, maybe. I'm not too sure, but that's good. So I don't have that class next Monday, so I can go home a little bit earlier. That's a class that I have the lab due for though. So let's do this Friday, like I keep saying. So yeah, guess that's it. So I will see you tomorrow. Hopefully it's a nice day outside. I have to work on my lab anyways though. It's Wednesday. I gotta start studying for my damn exam soon. I have 3 in a row on the 15th, 16th, and 17th. The 17th is the biochemistry one, the test that I just wrote today, the super hard class. It's 4th year class. The test that I wrote today just proves it's 4th year difficulty, because man, that was pretty crazy. And then I have my plant biology class, which is the one I was just talking about. It has a lot of detail too, which I kind of haven't been keeping up with because of all the other stuff. I haven't really had to keep up with it much because I only had one test for that class, and it was like February 12th. It's already April 1st, so like all that material, I didn't really kind of listen to much. Or I don't know, whatever. I'm gonna forget all this shit by the end of the damn month anyways when I'm done exams. Like, it's so stupid. University, I keep saying this now, university is just testing short-term memory. So even if I get good grades, I get good grades in short-term memory because I'm able to memorize things well. I'm not really that smart. getting good grades and going to university doesn't mean that you're that smart, especially in the real world, where there's a thing called common sense. Because there's a lot of stupid people still in university. Yeah, so 15th, 16th, and 17th, I have 3 tests, 3 exams. That's going to be tough. And so I really have to start studying for those early, because that is a lot to go through. Anyways, hope you enjoyed watching, and should be another video tomorrow, because I don't really have that much studying or school intensive work to do, so yeah. Peace.